The Learning Journal. I believe how you learn is just as important as what you learn. And in terms of evaluation, I think it's important that teachers measure the goals that they have in developing the course. It's not solely an opportunity to find out what information they've retained, but it allows them to think about the important things that you wanted them to learn in the course. And so we strive for purposeful teaching, and at the same time we have to have purposeful evaluation. What did you really want the students to learn in your class or in your courses? So the Learning Journal is a good method to get the students to think deeply about what they've learned. It becomes part of the how to learn process. It is helpful in the learning process to reflect on what has been presented and discussed over the course. And I believe that reflection in itself is an aspect of learning, and many students do their best learning in reflection. In my Learning Journal assignment that I gave at the Faculty of Education, the assignment went something like this. They were to choose some topics, 5 topics, identify the most important things that they learned in the topic, the things that stood out the most for them, and why they rated them important, and discuss how these things could be used in a classroom, and propose how they might act on any problems, and identify any questions that might be raised that require further research. So it gave the students an opportunity to in private think deeply, and it tended to be they tended to be very honest about what they learned. It was a good platform to share what they had learned. They could do that in a quiet space, as I said, and reflect back on what stood out for them. So I know that marking is an onerous task for teachers, but in this case, the Learning Journal, I always found it a refreshing kind of assignment to look at. I enjoyed looking at it each time, and I took the opportunity to give as much positive feedback as I could. I think students enjoyed it as much as doing it as much as I enjoyed reading it. So it's something that you might consider, and I have to emphasize again that I believe that a lot of students do their best learning in reflection. So give them that opportunity. The next video we're going to look at is community.